So people really want to know and understand why I went viral, what the secret sauce is, the formula. And I don't think anybody out there, first of all, who's gone viral can really distill it down for you perfectly like that into some like scientifically precise formula. I think people can have a better understanding of what works the more that they play the game, the more often they go viral, which is the case for me. But as far as like a precise solution, I don't think I can offer that. But what I can offer is my own personal experience. Number one, I think that if you have a really solid hook, and this really just applies to Instagram, it probably applies to the others, but Instagram is my bread and butter, so that's what I'm speaking to. Number one is a really solid hook within like literally the first second. The first second or two, you want something provocative, something that really keeps the user on the screen without scrolling faster. It really is a matter of selling them on that first second. And that's by far the biggest thing I feel about going viral is just getting that hook right. And it depends on the niche that you're in, but generally speaking, if you can be shocking, that really helps. As you can see in some of my work, if you've ever been on my page, shock value really goes a long way. But it doesn't need to be grotesque or gruesome. It can play to the strengths of your niche, whatever it is that you do. Something that is just like captivating. And if you know your space well enough, you know what's captivating. You know what captivates you. So model your own work after whatever that is. Next time you're doom scrolling down your feed, really take stock, take note of what keeps you on a video instead of scrolling over and over, like what stops you on a video, and really analyze what it was that made you stop and go, whoa, and harp on that and dissect it as best as you can. And then try and, I know it's kind of abstract, but try and apply that to your own thing. Whatever that hook was, whatever that oomph was, it's a very like undefinable type of thing, right? But I'm doing the best that I can to try and define it for you. Anyways, I think that's number one, first and foremost. And then I guess number two, in terms of going viral, really find some pages that you like that are already going pretty viral and in your space, doing something very similar to what you're doing, and study them. Study whatever their most recent viral hit was. Anything over 1 million views is a pretty good starting point. And just look at their most recent videos that have hit over 1 million views and start to like try and understand some similarities between those. Um, you know, Try and compare those to the rest of their reels that aren't doing so great. And honestly, this is a great use case to use something like ChatGPT or Claude or any LLM of your choice, really. If you can somehow I guess, screenshot these reels or somehow get that data into the LLM and then query it. Ask it questions about what it's looking at. Like, explain the situation. Say, hey, chat, these videos right here got over 1 million hits, but all the rest of these didn't. Can you help me start to understand what it was about these that did so well versus the ones that didn't? And that's a great starting point to beginning to understand the makings of a viral hit. And I would say that's a pretty strong number two. I don't really know how many I'm going to put in this list. Maybe I'll go up to three. But I think already number one and number two are really solid points as far as going viral. Number one is a strong hook. Number two is studying your competition. And then number three is probably a broader point on number two, which is study whatever is currently trending. You can go to somewhere like Google Trends and just type in whatever keywords come to mind, really. And they also do have a section on there which will show you some trending topics within the week, within the month. I forget how it breaks down, but that's also a really good place to understand what the general zeitgeist is on society at the moment, and then drilling in from there. So, yeah, those are three pretty solid points about how to go viral. I hope they've been of some use to you. There's obviously a lot more to it than just that. Those, by far, though, are the biggest three that come to my mind. And as somebody who has gone viral numerous times, that is legitimately what I think are the most pertinent talking points. So, yeah, I guess I will think about some more. There's definitely more to download onto these videos as far as going viral. And I will come up with that over time. But for now, I hope this satisfies you, satiates your need for going viral. And I'll talk to you next time.